Hey folks, what's happening? This is DJ Rockin Rob, and I'm here today to talk about lifting your speakers. This is in response to a question I got on one of my Facebook chat boards that I'm on, and it's also part of a seminar that I'm writing called Surviving the Hardest Part of DJing. And it's all about from the moment that the music stops to you close the door to the truck and you start going home, because the hardest part of DJing is after the party's over. How long did it take you to set that event up? How long was the actual event? Well, now everybody gets to go home and they're done. Oh, I can relax, but not us. We have to break it down and get the heck out of there. And in my experience, it's about a 2-to-1 ratio, which means it takes twice as long to set it up as it does to break it down. So, for instance, if it takes you 3 hours to set it up, it's going to take you an hour and a half to pack it up. So, anyway, but I'm not here to talk about surviving the hardest part of DJing. I'm here to talk about lifting your speakers. So, here's my sub and my top. All right. The main key with my particular method is leverage. Let me show you. Now, getting it off is just as important as putting it on, but there's a difference. You support the weight of the speaker into your side, and up. One hand to lift, one hand to guide it on. And I always put my hand here so I know right where the hole is. Alright, now I know I make it look easy. There's a couple things in my favor. First, I'm really tall. That's also one of the big things. The second one is I'm not this big for no reason. I am actually pretty strong. And there's just no getting around that. That's probably the biggest advantage I have, is that 65 pounds isn't much for me, or 90 pounds in the subs. But I can show you a trick about the sub. Now that technique about using the pole and lifting up, it saves your back, it uses your legs, and it works just as well for getting it off than it does putting it on. Alright, bathroom scale. The closest thing I can come to to help me out with figuring out the weight. Now, I paid shipping on a couple of these tops, and they were 65 pounds each. Then, a couple years later, I had an opportunity to weigh my subs. Actually, I weighed all my equipment, and the subs came out to be 90 pounds each. The scale, as disappointing as it is registering 5 pounds lighter, which means I weigh 5 pounds heavier. Oh my God. And I foolishly made the mistake of announcing that to the rest of the house, which includes 2 adult females. They were not happy to hear that news either. I had to go out to the store and buy a whole case of Diet Coke. Anyway, scale. Zero. 1, 1,000, 2, 1,000, 3, 1,004. What does that say? 60 pounds, which is consistent with my weighing weighing 5 pounds less. So there you have it. It's all about leverage. It's all about using your legs, not your back. And I'm in an advantage in a couple different areas. I'm tall, I'm strong, and those are just facts that I can't argue. You know, somebody a lot smaller than me may not have as easy of a time with it, but using the principles of leverage, I bet they could do it. I have faith, and you should too. Give it a shot. This is DJ Rockin Rob saying thanks for watching. Hope you learned something, and we'll see you next time.